Hi, it's me. Just so you know, it's like 25 degrees in Ireland. I had to turn off my fan to record this, so I'm going to be talking about this issue as quickly as I can while providing all the information and all of the receipts. So, I want to preface everything that I fully believe Amber gets way more hate, like, because she's Amberlynn Reid, but I also think she deserves criticism, and like, if she doesn't start listening to it and begin self-reflecting instead of blaming her audience for her behaviour, then I really don't know what hope there is for her anymore. So Amber was doing one of her Q&As like she always does on Instagram, and one of them was, I'd like to know how people see me as manipulative. I really don't understand. So I went ahead and I messaged her and I told her that I'd happily give her some insight into why people see her this way. I told her that I think she gets disproportional hate. I'd be happy to talk to her about why people perceive her as manipulative if she wants to hear it. I was not going to waste my energy if she was not going to listen. I told her that. Before I sent her this huge long paragraph, I prefaced it with I wasn't going to do it if she didn't want to hear it, and she said, cool, let's do it. It was very late at night for me. It was like 1:30 when I was writing this message, and I really tried hard to think about it. Like, I wanted to make sure to give her an insight into why people see her this way. I didn't want to pinpoint specific situations because I didn't want her to try and rationalise them or say I was judging her based off 10 minutes of content. So I basically gave her the whole spiel of, we see 10% of your relationship. We can't judge it based on what we do not see. And what we do see is so-so. She appears to be manipulating. I told her that her life, I told her that the reason people feel they can judge her is because her whole life is on YouTube. Why shouldn't we? She has a lifestyle channel. I'm not going to say it's a weight loss channel because she doesn't say that, but it's a lifestyle channel, so why shouldn't we judge it if we're watching it? Especially people on the live streams are paying for it, so of course they're going to judge it. I tried to explain to her how she can come off as abrasive, even though it might not look like that behind the scenes. It doesn't change the fact that we see it as appearing abrasive. So after I give her this really long paragraph about why people see her the way they do, she just gave me a very simple, you still aren't giving me any examples at all. And this made me just lose hope, because I genuinely don't want to give examples. She's just going to try and rationalize it. She's going to say, you can't judge me, I'm heartbroken, and that is exactly what she did. But we'll get into it. In the first message, I tried to explain to her that I wasn't trying to attack her. I was just trying to give her insight into why viewers feel like you manipulate. And then, since she wanted bullet point examples, I'll give them. But it'll just be my opinion of where you appear to be manipulating. I'm not going to judge a character of someone I don't know, but I'll tell you all the times it looks like you're being deceiving. This was me saying I'm not speaking for the community. I'm speaking for myself. I'm speaking on my own behalf. It's all just my opinion of where she appears to be manipulating. And I had to rewatch some of her live streams. So in the last few live streams, you see more bitter as time goes on. On one hand, she says she needs to be better. She needs to better herself. And on the other hand, she talks how she was blindsided by Becky. I just gave her 3 examples. We all know them. Saying the breakup's easier on Becky isn't fair, because a breakup is never easy on someone who breaks up with you. It's not, that's not how it works. The breakup is hard on both people, and it's not fair. At the end of me making points, I told her I didn't want to pinpoint different situations because it's not the point of what I was trying to say. I hope this better helps you understand why people see you in the way they do. There's no point listing out every single thing because it's not my job. I hope this helps. And I genuinely, like I said, just trying to help her out and give her some insight into a viewer so that she could understand how viewers see the situation that she presents. So after I gave her these examples, she sent me back a paragraph. It's the most she's spoken to me since I started messaging her. And she said that just because she's heartbroken and currently doesn't feel excited for the future, it means she's manipulating. That's not what I said. I gave her 3 examples of it. I never mentioned anything about her heart being broken. And then she proceeds to lump me in with the volley of haters that she gets. as if I'm speaking on behalf of the whole community. Either none of you have had your new engagement completely broken off, or you guys are seriously trying to grasp at straws at this point. It's pathetic. How I'm feeling is 1,000% valid. I never said I was speaking for the whole community. She doesn't know if I've had my engagement broken off. I wasn't grasping at straws, because everything I said was stuff that was seen in her live stream. Calling me pathetic and saying she's feeling valid. I never said she didn't feel valid. Like, I didn't say how she was feeling was invalid. Like, she didn't listen to my message at all. Like, I genuinely just want to help her, and she's completely deflecting everything. So I sent her back one last message saying it's a fruitless argument. I'm only trying to give her the perspective of a viewer, and you're deflecting everything. I told her I didn't want to give specific pinpoints again, that I am not speaking for everyone who said she's manipulative, nor do I speak for the whole hater nation. I never said how she was feeling was invalid, and I'm not going to say any more because you clearly aren't listening. And then she proceeded to call me a gaslighter. She told me I was gaslighting her pain from her breakup by making her feel like I'm manipulating Becky, and then blocked me. First of all, she asked me to list out specific pinpoints. She said, cool, let's do it. That was her agreeing to listen to me. She blocked me for doing something she asked me to do. When I told her that I didn't want to give her specific pinpoints, she asked for them. So that's what I did. I gave her 3 pinpoints. She said that she's feeling valid because her heart got broken. I told her that it's a fruitless argument and I'm not going to talk to her anymore because she clearly isn't listening. And she told me I was gaslighting her pain and blocked me. Like, this is the problem with Amberlynn Reid. She asks for things and then gets surprised when it happens. It's crazy. Like, she's never going to change if she can't reflect on her own behaviour and change it, instead of blaming the whole world about it and anyone other than herself, and blocking people just trying to have a conversation because she sees any criticism as hate, when that is not the case. Not everyone blindly hates on everything. I wanted to give a brief rundown of Amberlynn Reid. If you want to get caught up on the situation, I will link to other videos that explain it very well about who she is and why she's in the current place that she's in. She is known as the 600-pound YouTuber who can't lose weight or won't lose weight. She blames everyone else for her problems. She never changes how she is. She is known for the cycle, start a new diet, do really well for a day or two, say she loves the food, she's losing weight, it's great, the diet plan is great, and then we'll get a video saying I'm not dieting anymore, I gave up, and she'll post mukbangs for a while, and then the next diet will start and it'll be great, so and so, whatever. And this happens so much over the last however many years she's been on YouTube that it's just become a known cycle among people who watch her, and everyone is just waiting for the next cycle to start. I do understand that it's hard to lose weight and stuff like that, but the issue isn't with Amber being fat. That is where she gets it mixed up. People don't have an issue with her weight. I'm sure some people do, but people don't have an issue with her weight. People have an issue with her personality. She is known for lying to her audience. She has said before that she trolls, and in the next video she says she's not a troll. So, like, when she is seen on camera contradicting herself, when she is seen lying, when she says that she trolls and then says she doesn't troll, why would people take her word for anything? Why would people not question everything she says? They wouldn't. Like, they have to. Your viewers have to question you when you give this to them all of the time. She calls herself a weight loss channel, but honestly, it's a weight gain channel. That's another thing that's known about Amberlynn Reid. She very much blames her audience for everything that's happened to her. She says that if she was fully supported, it would be easier to lose weight. She says that if she didn't receive so much, quote, hate from blind, quote, haters, that it would be easier to lose weight, when it's just not true. Like, I'll link to other videos that explain Amberlynn Reid better. It is worth watching. It's kind of a hole. Once you go down the Amberlynn Reid hole, I promise you're never coming out. But it is an interesting thing to watch, because this woman's whole weight loss journey is on YouTube. And you can see exactly why. Like, it's not hard to see why people see her the way they do. The only person that doesn't understand that is her. I think it's time to wrap the video up there. I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope I enjoyed editing. Don't forget to subscribe if you liked the video, and follow me on the social media, which will be listed at the end of the video, which is now.